Hello, everyone. Welcome to my Dear Younger Self series. I think this is episode number 8. Today, I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about spiritual gifts and the importance of having boundaries with that. I know when I was younger, not even that much younger, but when I was developing my psychic abilities and doing readings for people, I used to think, first off, everybody was my friend. They're not. Whereas, like, I would give free readings, free Reiki healing, free, like, house clearing energy work, whatever you call it, all the time. And over time, I found like people were just not really grateful for it in terms of like, they didn't really invest in me as a friend. Okay. These people, but it could be, it's like my issue too, in the sense that I thought they were my friends, but they were not. So it was about having proper boundaries and to understand that there should be a line when it comes to that. Like, you are not here to constantly do free readings for people, and granted, like, if they're your friend, of course you would do a reading for them, and you probably want to help them, guide them, and assist them with their needs, right? Because that's how you show your appreciation for that bond, that friendship, and you really care about them. So that's what you would normally do. However, I found that sometimes when I was growing up or dealing with certain people, I found that the only time they ever talked to me was because they needed spiritual clarity in something, or they needed some energy healing. Like, it got to the point where I remember someone I knew, her daughter was going through something, and she just basically told me to send Reiki, and she didn't offer for any payment. She didn't ask me if I had time to do it or if I wanted to do it. And that's when I knew these people don't truly appreciate me as a person. They just want my gifts. They just want me around because of my gifts, unfortunately. So what happened was that there were times where these people didn't even ask me how I'm doing, or didn't ask to hang out or any of that. They just kept me in proximity for readings. And I know it sounds brutal and hard to hear sometimes, but when that happens, and you'll know, spirit knows longer than you. Like, they knew that this person was like this, and it could be an unconscious thing too. They probably don't even realize that they did that. But it's like spirit will kind of nudge you to kind of stay away from such peoples after you learn your lessons, right? So it's like these people are not really your friends. They're not treating you as a friend. So there's not really an equal exchange of energy. I'm not saying your friendship should always have to be equal all the time, but there has to be some sort of balance, right? So if they're only connecting with you because of your gifts, then you need to treat it as such. They are a customer. Like, if you want a reading from me, I need you to kind of pay for it. If you need a Reiki session, this is how much it's gonna be, right? Because if they're not investing in you and they just like you because of your gifts, then they can pay for those things. And I found that was kind of hard growing up, like realizing that some people didn't truly want me in their lives. They just wanted the safety and the guidance that I offered to them. And I always think that if they are truly your friend, it's like an added bonus. Like, it's like an added bonus to being your friend. Your divine protection, your guidance for them is an added bonus, not an expectation, not a rule of like, this is who you are, because you're more than that. You're more than just your gifts. You're a human being. You deserve respect. You deserve love. You deserve companionship and like friendship and fun times and like joy. So be discerning in the types of people that you let into your life. I also found that, leading into another video I did about doing readings for people, sometimes people just constantly need that validation that you bring. And that can be like a toxic cycle in itself, when people just constantly just need validation or like approval for what they're going through. because if that's all they're seeking, they're just seeking that, yes, this is the right path, this is the right path, this is the right path, but they're not actually taking the steps towards that path. Or you're constantly doing readings in a way to kind of assist them and protect them and shield them from things, because sometimes people have to go through their own lessons in their own way. And I find sometimes like if we constantly intervene and shield them from the lessons that they are destined to learn, because we're prolonging it, we're prolonging that lesson that is meant for them, but by like trying to shield and protect them with these readings and all this and energy work and whatever, when really they should be doing that on their own. We are actually technically accruing karma when we do that. Sometimes we have to let people do what it is that they need to do, even though it's uncomfortable to watch and it's hard to watch because you care about people. But it's really important to understand that that is a big lesson, to know when to walk away and to know that other people have their journeys as well. And if you really love them on a higher level, you will let them do their thing and choose whatever they choose, even though you know deep down it's like gonna be painful. There's only so much you can do. So that's kind of the message that I want to share today. And I hope this video helps whoever needs to hear it. And thank you so much for tuning in. Okay, bye.